The length of arc T is pi over 4. The terminal point is the result of a clockwise rotation, so T equals negative pi over 4. 3 of the statements are true, 1 is false. Identify the false statement. All right, so pi over 4, the positive point would be up here. This would be a positive rotation to pi over 4. And remember, pi over 4 is 45 degrees. So this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, which means that these two legs are equal in length. Now, whether they're positive or negative will depend on where in the unit circle we are. So here, at this point, at negative pi over 4, we have a positive cosine value since we're to the right of the y-axis, but we have a negative sine value since we're below the x-axis. So let's go through these. We have the sine of this point, so this length here, use Pythagorean theorem and you figure out what this length is. The sine of 45 degrees is going to be the square root of 2 over 2. But in this point here, this will be negative. So if it was up here, this would be positive square root of 2 over 2. This is negative square root of 2 over 2. So since these are equal in absolute value, but this is negative and that's positive, that does mean that when you add them together, they'll cancel out. So this is positive square root of 2 over 2. This length is negative square root of 2 over 2. So when you add them together, it's 0. This is true. So we can cancel that one out. The cosine of this point is this value here. It is larger than the sine of this point because that is a negative number and this is a positive number, so this is true. The cosine of this point, which is this length right here, equals the cosine of positive pi over 4, which is this point up there. That is also true. These 2 points share the same cosine value since it's just this one little green bar right there. It's positive square root of 2 over 2 for both of those points. So that is true. The sine of this point here, which is negative square root of 2 over 2, equals the sine of positive pi over 4. That is false because they have the same absolute value. They both have a length of square root of 2 over 2. However, this is positive and this one will be negative. So the answer to this problem is D.